In today's video, I'm going to show you some of my favorite stuff from LA Police Gear, so stick around. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button when you're done with the video. Consider subscribing, that would be awesome. Also check out today's sponsor, Liberty Branding. There is a coupon code down below. Liberty Branding makes some awesome hats and t-shirts and sweatshirts, all kind of patriotic themed and made right up here in Central Ohio, which I just love. But what I want to get into is a company that I've been buying products from for years. And these are my top 3 products that I've got from LA Police Gear that I absolutely love. And if you stick around to the end of the video, I'm going to show you a bonus item that is definitely an honorable mention. I want to show you that. So we're going to get in depth with it. I'm going to show you all the features and things that I love about these products, why they're such great value, that is so important today with today's economy sucking so bad. These are items that anybody can afford, and they're great quality, and they're just really well thought out products. Backpack, we've got a range bag, and then a new contender, a fanny pack. So let's get right into it and get in depth on these things and see what they're all about. All right, the first item I want to go over is this fanny pack, and it has a really interesting name. It is called the Frunk. And fanny packs are kind of interesting. They're definitely making a comeback with EDC. I see a lot of people wearing them either on their hip or their waist or wearing them crossbody. But what's really great about this one is, of course, being from LA Police Gear, it has a very tactical slant to it. And that's what makes it so cool, because it really fits for what I want it to do. So the first thing we're looking at is there are a couple attachment points on the bottom here, and this is kind of that rubberized Haplin material. It's a grid nylon, and then we have a patch panel sewn on the front. And then inside here is just a standard slip pocket, pretty good size. You could definitely fit an iPhone in there, no problem, some of the newer ones. But really what makes this bag so awesome is that it is set up for concealed carry. But it's optional. You don't have to use the holster that comes with it. So the holster velcros to that back panel, and if you don't want to use the holster, you don't have to. But it also comes with an organizer panel, which has some nice pockets in it, a big slip pocket in the back, and then these elastic keepers up front. So that gives you more options for organizing your gear. I'll kind of turn this inside out so you can't see it, but it's so awesome that they thought of including the holster and the organizer panel, so it's an either-or proposition. Of course, mission and gear changes all the time for most people, so it's nice that you have options that you can decide if you want to use one or the other. But it also has a zippered mesh pocket on the front of it to throw in like a first aid kit or some of those cables and things like that to your phone. And then on the back there is another pocket, kind of a hidden pocket, so that would be good for your wallet, cash, things like that, IDs, passports, keeping that stuff tucked away and safe. And then another feature of this bag is that you can actually tuck the waist belt inside of this panel. That way it's out of the way. I think that's awesome. You could tuck it away and then thread your belt that you're wearing your pants through. That would be another option. So you got a couple different things you can do. And then it has one of these J hooks or G hooks. I'm not sure what they're called, but that allows for quick detachment of the belt, getting that out of the way. And then of course you can unbuckle it with Fast Tex here, tuck those wings in, and now then you can add this to your own belt. Maybe even a backpack waist belt would be a good idea. So, you know, they've just kind of gone above and beyond thinking of different options for this bag. I will be honest, I bought a few different waist bags over the years and have always been kind of lukewarm on them. They never did quite do what I wanted them to do, and this one really fulfills everything that I want it to be. Now, also comes in different colors. There is a OD green and a black, as well as this gray. I love the gray for the urban environment. It's perfect. It blends in. It really doesn't stand out in any way. It doesn't really scream, you know, that you're carrying a gun. Most people have no clue who LA Police Gear is, except for the guys that are in the know. All right, here is another fantastic product from LA Police Gear. This is kind of what I would consider their flagship product. They've had this product in their store for a very long time. A lot of different iterations, a lot of versions. And this one is probably the nicest that they've ever had out. This is the Bailout Bag. And if you don't know, the Bailout Bag has a lot of history with police officers using this in their cruisers to carry magazines, weapons, reports, clipboards, water bottles, snacks, pens, paper, all that stuff, all the stuff that they have to carry back and forth from their cruiser to the office. And also it can serve in a tactical role and be loaded down with more mission specific gear, like rifle mags and pistol mags, shotgun ammo, things like that. So it's a very cool bag. It's very versatile. It's something that you can use in many different ways. I have mine set up right now really kind of as an EDC office travel bag, kind of back and forth between different destinations. I have some essentials with me, and this bag has just tons of organization, and then the price is just, it's phenomenal. I'll have captions down below for that, but first thing we'll look at is we've got a generous zipper pocket here with a Velcro panel, and in here I've got pens and my passport, just some smaller stuff. And then at the bottom of that is a long pocket. It zips open, and I've got a spare mag to my pistol. This would also be good for cords, radio antennas, if you're a ham guy. I mean, it's just a couple different options that you can use this for. Then up here, there are pen organizers or slots. And in here, I've got a little tool to adjust people's attitudes. And then I've got my Gerber tactical pen, which I love. It's got a glass breaker and all that built into it. Another attitude adjustment tool. And then a decent tack light. This is just, I think this is the A-Tactical. Had this for years. It's a great flashlight, but it fits perfectly in that pocket. This is kind of a bigger pocket over here. So that's this side. Flipping it around, a lot more pocket options. You've got two what I would consider magazine pouches. These are big enough to fit AR magazines, and the lids are adjustable. They Velcro in and out, so you can adjust the length. So you could get a couple of mags in each of these pouches. Now on this one, I've got a charging block for my phone. Here I have nothing currently. This pocket fits my battery organizers perfectly. It's just like it was meant for. It goes right in there, closes up. Now this one, this is kind of an oddball pocket, and I have a little trouble with this. I'm not really sure what the intent is. I know that this pocket has been on this bag through all the different iterations that I've seen over the years, but there's a small pocket here and even a smaller one there. So I don't know what fits in those. I really haven't figured that out yet, but it's there. And then behind all this panel is what I would call a hidden pocket, and that is completely lined in Velcro. So now you have a capability of taking a Velcro holster, placing that in there, closing that up. Now you're concealing a weapon. People won't know it's there. It hides it pretty good. And of course you have a shoulder strap that is detachable and has padding. There are water bottle pockets built into the sides, and they are generous. You can definitely fit a 32-ounce Nalgene, no problem. Lots of room. And there are Velcro elastic keepers that are adjustable. That way, if you want to secure your water bottle, you can. So you have that option. Now, one thing that they've done with this particular version of the bag is that they've added these really nice zipper pulls. You can see those. Rubber. Just gives you something to grab onto, and then a big beefy zipper there. Don't know if these are YKK or not. Can't really tell, but it's definitely it's a beefy zipper, and it's very sturdy. Then inside, the whole bag is lined in kind of a fleece material, so that gives you options of Velcroing stuff in. And there is a panel that comes out that is a divider. And so on one side, I've got a tablet and just some pouches, some office type stuff, my organizer for my cables, notebook. But there's a ton of room here. I mean, it's very generous. You get a lot of stuff in this thing. You could really overload it, no problem. So you could get some pretty good sized books. I don't know about like clipboards and those sorts of things. Those tend to get a little long, and I don't know if they'd fit in here very well. It's not something I carry that often. So you'll have to look at dimensions online and see if your stuff will fit. But overall, it's just a fantastic product. It's sewn really well, and it comes in a variety of colors. There's just a bunch of colors. Just a Ranger green, an OD green, a black. I think there's a gray, multicam black, regular multicam. I think there's even some kind of oddball colors like a red or a maroon. So it's a very versatile bag. It would make a great range bag, but I really like it just for traveling, because it puts all my stuff neatly organized. I can throw this in the front seat of my truck. I can get to things quickly. I can carry water, snacks, a pistol, lights, all the extras that I like to travel with. And then the bottom is reinforced with webbing, so it's built like a tank, and the price is really affordable. It's a nice bag, and it's not that expensive. All right, the third product that I love from LA Police Gear is the Atlas line of backpacks. Now, this is the Atlas 12, a fantastic, versatile backpack at a very affordable price. The Atlas line comes in a 12, a 24, and a 72. I had the 72. Had a 72 for a while. It was just a little too big and heavy for me. It was just too heavy. It had a lot of pockets and organization that I didn't care for. It didn't really suit what I needed it to do. But there was nothing wrong with the bag in itself. It was very tough. It lasted a long time, and I carried a lot of stuff in it, and it did a great job. So this has really become my go bag. And I'm not going to do a full video on contents of this because that's not what we're reviewing. I want to show you the features of the bag, and then in another video down the road I'll do my go bag and what I've done to update that. And then for me, a go bag, it's kind of a combo. It's bug out, it's get home, it's just with me, going places, going in the woods, going in my truck. It just has essentials in it, and the 12 is just the perfect size to accomplish that mission. So right off the bat, we've got Velcro field in the top here, laser cut moly panel down here, laser cut moly panel up top with another Velcro field for a patch. Once again, they're doing those really nice zipper pulls all over the pack, as well as the big beefy zippers that they're tied into. This is the OG green model. There is laser cut moly down the side, and I've got canteen pouches hooked up there. And these are not from LA Police Gear, but they work really well. They fit the 3 rows perfectly. So this front pocket is kind of your admin. So that flips down, and you've got a zipper pocket, or a slip pocket right in here. Just got some gloves. Then you've got a big zipper pocket that goes all the way down to the bottom. So you can get maps, booklets, notebooks, whatever you want in there. Another slip pocket there, and then some organizer pockets down here. There's even little keepers that you can put carabiners on, like hook your keys into. I've just got a little light, so when I'm digging in the bag, I can see what I'm doing. So a lot of room in here to organize. I don't even have it halfway full. I mean, there's a lot more stuff that could go in there for sure. And then up top, there's a pocket right here, and I've just got a headlamp, some batteries, neck gaiter. Top of the pack, you've got ports for your hydration or for cabling for your radios. There's also a fleece-lined hidden pocket in here. So sunglasses, phones. I've got a phone charger in there. It's a great place for something small like that. We flip it around, and you can really see the structure of this bag and the padding. I mean, look at that. That's a good 1/2 inch thick right there, which creates a nice channel on your back to get some airflow. It also is on the hips. And then they got some rubberized patching material sewn there, so that'll help it from slipping against your back on your clothes. A hip belt that is detachable, which is awesome. And then there is another pocket back here, and this is where the frame sheet is at. But you could put a bladder in here, you could put a ballistic panel. There is a port, so if you want to run an additional bladder in here, you can run it through there, go through the pack, and then go through the holes on top like I showed. So just some different options. I really don't utilize this at all. I really can't think of what to put in here at this point. I keep it empty, but the more I use it, I'm sure I'll figure out a way. Straps is a yoke style system, which is great for kind of going around your neck and over your shoulders, and of course they are curved, so they go with the shape of your shoulders. There is an elastic band there for your tube or wiring. There's some moly there if you want to add a pouch. Of course, these are quick detach. Sternum strap, very important. And then these buckles. So what are these dudes? Well, LA Police Gear also sells a chest pocket system that clips into this. I've handled it. It didn't suit me, didn't meet my needs, but if you're looking to integrate a chest-worn pack, all the Atlas bags have this clip in them. And, you know, and if you didn't want these on here, if they kind of annoyed you, you could probably get in there and cut those out. They really don't bother me. They're out of the way. They're tucked away, so not a problem. They're fine. So that's the outside of the bag. Oh, and of course, compression straps. They're angled, and they have keepers, so it kind of tames that extra strapping, but those come off very easily. All right, so inside the bag. This is probably why I love the bag more than a lot of backpacks I've had. I love these types of bags. You know, we always called them fillet packs, or I've heard them called clamshell packs. And I think I really became a fan of these working in search and rescue because often you were taking your pack off and you were throwing it on the ground and you're opening it up and you're getting the contents, either first aid kits, rope, strapping to secure a patient. There's all kinds of different things that you were trying to get to, either in training or in actual missions, and the fillet pack was always the best way to go because it had this capability of laying it open like a piece of luggage and seeing what is inside. And LA Police Gear's done a wonderful job with this. It holds a lot, the size pack. It's amazing how much it holds. But I've got a survival kit in here. I've got some camo netting. I've got a bag just with some 550 cord and tent stakes. I've got my poncho, my food bag, Tough Possum gear, if you're interested in that. Casualty blanket, which is great for putting on the ground. Baco saw. Foam pad to sit on. And then back here, in the very back, angle that so you can see it, there is a very generous pocket that you can put your bladder in and cinch that down. There's also a keeper or hanger for the bladder, so wonderful. And then two pockets on the lid, one smaller, one a little bit bigger, and just really convenient. And you can see why these fillet style bags are so awesome, because look how easily that I can just get stuff in and out, load it, unload it, close it up. Zippers are super smooth and heavy duty, very nice. Not chintzy. They don't feel like they're going to pull out ever. And I think I've said this already. The price is pretty amazing for what you're getting with this bag. A variety of colors, once again. Different. I think there's a couple different greens. There's black. There is multicam black. So, just an overall great backpack for travel, for camping, for bug out, for a go bag, whatever you want to call it. Great bag. All right, so I promised a bonus item that I wanted to show you. This is one of the items I think a lot of people know LA Police Gear for, is their pants. And these are the Urban Ops Tactical Pants. Now, I should say, several pairs of these. I have them in OD green, tan, navy blue, and then multicam. My navy blue ones, I've had all of them for over a year now. The navy blue ones I wear 5 days a week, every week. They are my uniform pant, and so they get washed frequently. They have no signs of stopping. They faded just a little bit, not much, because I bought another pair and compared them, and there's just a little bit off in color, of course, with that much washing and wear, but no wear spots, no loose threads. They've held up incredibly well. I'm not going to go through all the features on this pant. Go to their website because they have a lot of pants, a lot of tactical pants. And I will say that their pants rival, I believe, a lot of the bigger brands that are charging you a lot more, and it's not justified. These pants are very economical, they're very tough, and they have a lot of different style of pants that you can choose from. I like the Urban Ops Tacticals. I think that they fit me perfectly. They have the features I need. There is elastic in the waistband. There is a small pocket for like a flashlight or a knife. You've got, of course, got cargo pockets, back pockets, generous belt loops. You know. And they don't have drawstrings. They're not like that. They're not like a BDU pant in the traditional sense, but they are just a fantastic pair of pants, and I love them. I mean, the tan ones I wear to church all the time. They look nice, and they've held up incredibly well. So that's my honorable mention. Now, I will tell you this. LA Police Gear has not sponsored this video at all. They have not provided any of this stuff. These are all things that I bought with my own money. And I'm doing a video that's going to ultimately help them out. But I wanted to do it because I want to share this stuff because I think it's good stuff. It's good value. A lot of the buddies that I run with use and endorse LA Police Gear products as well. The pants, the packs, they've all used this stuff, and they're like, yeah, it's good stuff. So I wanted to share that with you guys, and hopefully that'll help you out because all these items are very economical, and they're all good value. So I hope you enjoyed the video. As always, please like, subscribe, share. Hit that bell icon so you can get updates when you subscribe. Check out the affiliate links down below. Liberty Branding, if you want some cool patriotic t-shirts, hats, and sweatshirts. They're a sponsor of the channel. Also check out my Amazon link down below. My Amazon store, the LA Police Gear sells on Amazon if you want to go through Amazon instead of going through them directly. So I'll put some of these items in my store. And then also the Facebook group, Instagram, all the links are down below for that. As always, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time on the Prepared One.